Selling your house is a pretty big deal, wouldn't you agree? When you go to do this, you don't want to hire a rookie, somebody who doesn't know how to do marketing, somebody who has never negotiated one of your largest assets that you're ever going to have. You want to hire a trusted, true professional who operates with honesty, with integrity, who has a pretty good idea of what they're doing and who has experience in selling thousands of homes. That is the reason I'd like to just have a quick conversation with you, tell you a little bit about who I am, who our company is, and how we go about the whole process. My name is Brian Stevens. I'm with eXp Realty. Thank you for tuning in. I want to give you an outline, kind of the shortened version of what we do whenever we go to list and sell a property. First of all, I have been in Florida for over 50 years, 50, yes, 50 years. So been here since 1966. My father was a home builder for over 25 years. So I have a lot of construction background, sales background. Used to sit in his model centers growing up. And so was exposed to the real estate business my whole life. I love what I do. This is a way to serve others in this business. So it's something that I really take pride in. I've been licensed since 1997. Integrity is huge to me, honesty, and yet a straightforward approach to business. So we have a small team, my business partner and I. We have over 55 years experience between my business partner and I. We have a full-time assistant who does all our back end, our transactional management software, and keeps us, running smoothly with all the documents that are shuffled back and forth. We also have a small licensed team of realtors, so we have people that assist us with various tasks in the selling process. But you are going to directly work with myself and my assistant because we definitely want to be hands-on in the whole process. We also have a branded yard sign. Road Stevens is a branded name here in the community, and we do take pride in that. And so when you work with myself and my team and my business partner, the Road Stevens sign just says, hey, we stand for integrity. We stand for doing things the right way. We're absolutely not perfect, but we've been doing this for so many years. We want to give you a good experience when you go to sell your house. So a little bit about eXp Realty. Who is eXp Realty? So we're the innovative digital company in marketing. We're one of the largest brokerages that is growing right now in the nation. We're in 24 countries. So what I love about eXp Realty is we have a great referral network. When I say referral network, I can tell you not only nationwide are we just phenomenal when finding other top producing agents. Say you're selling your house in Lakeland or anywhere in Polk County, you want to move to Indiana. I can actually get online, look up top producing agents with eXp Realty in Indiana, connect you with a couple of them to help you with the smooth transition. You can talk to them, interview, hire one of those agents, and it's a great process. So eXp, the referral network, is fantastic. We're a very highly collaborative company, so you get a great brokerage behind you. Now, what does it mean to market your home? Because really, you're hiring somebody to do a lot of marketing on your house. Would you not agree? So what we do, again, in a brief snapshot, is we submit your listing, your home, to the MLS. That is the multiple listing service. This goes to thousands of agents and goes worldwide, technically. Now, when you put it on MLS, it's going to link to Zillow, to Realtor.com, Homes.com, and so many more websites, right? Automatically. And so that's one of the greatest things about listing with a licensed real estate agent. We also do professional photography. So I meet the photographer out there. We're going to make sure we get great shots of your home. Don't worry about garages or closets. We don't put those on the listing unless your closet is somewhat of a massive walk-in closet that makes sense. Then we will do that. And so we're on multiple websites. We're on exprealty.com. We're on brianstevens.org. Go check out my website. It's a phenomenal website, very search friendly, always updating. We also have a website, roadstevens.com. And then we, again, are pushing your home out to all the larger websites, the user-friendly websites that people are on, again, like Zillow, Realtor, and so many more. Now, we do a lot of social media. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. So I have a personal Facebook page with over 5,000 followers right now. So we have a lot of local, great branding and marketing ability through my Facebook page. I also have a real estate Facebook page called Brian Stevens Real Estate. Over 1,000 followers there as of the recording of this video. And you'll see we get great traction with our business Facebook page also. I also do marketing on Instagram. So check out my Instagram page. Our team, Road Stevens, also has a Facebook page. Now, why do I bring up Facebook in some of these marketing places? Because here's the truth. Where are people looking for homes? That's where we want to market your house, right? When I started in this business, it was taking the Lakeland Ledger newspaper marketing. That's where everybody would look for homes for sale. They get out the classified section, look for homes for sale, and that's where they would look. Well, guess what? Newspapers are very small right now, but it's online marketing. That's where everybody is. Everybody is online looking for homes. You're going to see that 98 to 99% of the people, when they start looking for homes, they go online. And there's so many search sites they use, but this is where they are. So this is where we want to be. So not only do we have a great Facebook page, Facebook presence, but we also are jumping on YouTube in a big way. Now, you're watching this video on YouTube, and we have been marketing on YouTube for about 3 to 4 years as of the recording of this video. And we have grown my channel up above 4,000 subscribers. So a lot of eyeballs on this channel. And what does that mean? That means recording a walkthrough video on your house to get in front of the worldwide audience. And it's amazing. And I can tell you right now, people love to watch walkthrough videos. It's great because if you have a buyer in Arizona and they want to buy your house here in Central Florida, rather than just look at pictures and click or try to have somebody describe how the house lays out, what I do is I do a slower walkthrough video, which you can click on any of the other videos below to see exactly what that looks like. Now, the purpose of that video is to not fly through the house too quick. Now, we do that on some high-end homes. We will do that and also do slow walkthroughs on a channel. But the purpose in that is to walk through the home to give home buyers an idea of how it's laid out. When they walk in, is there a living room on the right-hand side? Is the office on the left? Oh, how high is the ceiling? Where's the kitchen? So we kind of do a slower walkthrough layout so they can see, oh, that's how that's situated. This works good. Or no, I don't like how that's laid out. Let's move on to the next house. So a lot of exposure with video walkthroughs, and I can tell you people absolutely love them. We have an email database, over 4,000 people that we take our listings, and we will rotate those in our email database. So great exposure for past clients, for people looking for homes, for current buyers that are searching different platforms. We get to email market all of these, which is massive. So another thing we do is give you great feedback on the showing. So we have an automated email system set up through Showing Time that is going to email the other agents that shows your house 6 times, okay? 6 times. Now, as soon as that feedback comes back, we forward or automatically send that to you so you can see what that agent said. Now, some agents don't want to email back. They're just too busy. They forget about it. They delete it. So I will do a text, get a snapshot of that text message, and then text that to you so you can see what they said. So I want to hear from the other agent and buyer what the feedback is on your home, because you're going to want to know. Are they interested in my home? Tell me more about it. And so we want to hear right from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So we do a lot of feedback so you know exactly what's going on. I've got over 25 years of negotiating experience with the thousands of home sellers that I've helped, which is very important, right? So many contracts deals are won or lost when you negotiate. And again, this is not something I've got to perfection, but I've got a lot of experience in how to negotiate your most important asset you probably have, which is a big deal. You get to make the call, but I am the advisor along the way. So part of the selling process is really continual communication throughout the process. The last thing you want to have is an agent who doesn't touch base with you throughout the process. Can you imagine not hearing from your agent for weeks or months at a time when they've got your most important asset listed? Unfortunately, I hear some home sellers face that. So continual communication, what does that look like? Phone calls, text, email messages, whatever form of communication is best, and we will do that and to help you sell your home together. Now, it doesn't stop there. That is part of our marketing background, and we do more, but that's kind of a snapshot. Now, once we get your home under contract, we do a lot of navigation and communication throughout the process. So when we do that, we're going to look at the contract. We're going to give you advice. We're going to walk through the contract negotiation. We're going to get that to the title company. We're going to help coordinate all the inspections because the buyer is going to more than likely want to do a home inspection, a termite inspection, a septic inspection if it applies. So all the inspections, we're going to help coordinate those. All the communication with the other agent and with yourself, we're right in the middle of that, making that happen in a very efficient manner. We're going to work through any challenges that may arise. I would say probably will arise because it's a real estate transaction. Things are going to happen. It's a deal where you have a lot of parties involved. Think about this. Part of hiring a successful agent and company and team is having somebody to be your advocate, because here's all the moving parts you have in a real estate transaction. You have a real estate agent. You have two of them, sometimes one, if the listing agent myself represents the buyer also in a transactional format. So you have the real estate agent, right? You have the home inspector. You also have the appraiser. You also have the title company. You also have the person maybe doing the survey. You also have the lender if they're getting a loan. And you can see, and there's more parties that have to all work together. So a lot of communication, a lot of experience working with all of those parties to bring it all together. We also have a preferred list of vendors that I work with. And so we've got trusted vendors that we've used in the area that do a good job. And so we just give you a list of those to help you with, pressure washing, cleaning, lawn care, or getting some landscaping in, you name it, movers, home inspectors. We've got preferred, vendors that will really, really help you out, and so important. When we get to the process, we'll kind of walk you through and then get you to closing. We'll review the closing statements. We'll be with you there for closing and make sure you get your proceeds, at time of closing. So many factors have to go on in a real estate transaction. I hope this has given you a good idea of really part of what we do, but the most important thing is I'd love to have a conversation with you to talk through where you are and talk through more details on some of the things that we've unpacked today. Selling your home is a huge deal. You want to hire the right agents. You don't know how many times I've gone on an appointment and they said, I hired a friend's recommendation, or somebody that whatever the case is, I at my school and they got doing the business and I want to give them a shot. Don't give somebody your largest asset where they really don't have any experience or know what they're doing. That's not to say they can't do a good job. Do you want to take the risk and the chance? Hire a trusted professional that you can look at and go, they've got a lot of experience. I want to hire them. Last thing is go to Google me, look at the 5-star reviews that we have. Go look and see what other people say. To me, that's one of the best referral sources, because here's the truth. At the end of the transaction, at the end of the time we sell your home, I'm going to ask you for a Google 5-star review. And my job is to earn that from you, that you'll be thrilled and go, absolutely, you did a wonderful job, you and your team, okay? That's going to be at the very end of the process. So go Google me and do some research. I think that's an important thing to do when you're hiring agents. Make sure you're hiring the right agent that's for you, personality, marketing, experience, you name it, that works for you. Thank you so much for tuning into this. I hope this has given you a little bit of an idea of how we do marketing and how we love to help you sell your next house. All my contact information is below. My name is Brian Stevens. Whether selling or buying, you got to call Brian, and God bless.